This is Life in Color. I'm presenting this amazing series I put together. Hopefully you enjoy it. We went out, we talked to some people that have some tattoos. We found out the meaning behind them, where they got them, why they like them, and just sort of their different views about tattoos. I know I had a load of fun shooting this, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Alright, so we're sitting here with my friend Taylor, and she's going to tell us, well, what does she have on her body? Let's have a little bit of fun. So, what do you have? How many tattoos do you have right now?
Currently 5.
Currently 5. Alright, and what, because I see the one on your leg, you got one on your shoulder. What else do you have?
I have, there's those 2. I have one on my ribs, this one that I just got a few weeks ago, and one between my shoulder blades.
Alright, now, which one was your first one?
My first one was this one.
Alright, what's the meaning behind that one?
It's the bisexual symbol with all the rainbow, according to Lambda.
Okay.
The gay straight alliance people.
Okay, alright, and why did you make that one your first one?
Well, I think it's one of the ones that, will stay, it's a part of who I am, it's not really going to change, and according to other people, even though 11 years of being bisexual is a phase, I think, this is, it's one of those permanent traits that's just going to stay with me, so I kind of wanted to, plus the rainbow's pretty, so.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. Now, what's the one on your forearm?
This one is, I'm a Potterhead for life, and I'm a Hufflepuff, so I got the dark mark with the badger.
I like it. All right, and then the one on your thigh here?
This is the one that confuses people the most. Everybody thinks that this little blue thing here is a Pokeball.
It does kind of look like one.
It is not a Pokeball. I got this with my non-blood brother. He's been in my life for my entire life, and we've been the closest thing to siblings as far back as I can remember. And the shields are the riddle doors from Labyrinth. The ones where they have to figure out whether or not which one's lying, and that's their shields. Because every time we get together, we recite that back and forth to each other. So that's just our thing.
So you said you're non-blood brother. I see it says you don't have to be blood to be family. Is that sort of where that came from?
Yep.
All right, cool. Hell yeah. Now, does he have a matching one?
Not yet. When he came up, he spent all his money because he lives in New Hampshire. So he spent all his money on the trip and didn't have money for a tattoo, and mine was a little bit more expensive than I'd imagined. So
And then you say you have one on your ribs and then one on your shoulder blades. What do you have?
The one on my ribs is Metallica, the Damage Incorporated, in graffiti. It was my best friend. She has one matching under her shoulder. And we got those together about a year ago. And then the one on my back between my shoulder blades is an Edgar Allan Poe quote from The Telltale Heart.
Okay, and what does that say?
It says, that which you mistake for madness is but over acuteness of the sense.
Any future plans? What do you have? Do you plan on being covered?
I would love to be covered. Unfortunately, as of right now, everything is kind of piecemeal and just randomly placed.
Now, with these, did you go to the same person, or were they done by different artists? Where did you get these? 4 of
them were done by the guy that I will never stop going to because I absolutely love him. And then the one that I got done with my best friend, I was going to go to the guy that I was going to.
Who was that?
Ted Wilberg. He was at Pink Armadillo, right here in Brockport, and now he's at Creative Inking, still in Brockport on Main Street.
Literally right across the street.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And why do you like him so much? Why do you continue to go back to him?
I wish I had a picture of it. I can hand him a 5-year-old sketch drawing of what I want because I can't draw for the life of me. And with reference pictures of what goes into it, and he will just come up with this amazing piece. This, I handed him the font with just the block basic, if you Google fonts, and it's got the A, B. Screenshots from my iPad on Netflix of the shields. And the words, and he just completely put this together, and I've loved it. And this, I handed him the cartoony version of this and a picture of a real badger.
That's what he came up with. Okay.
Yep.
Very nice.
And also, he's super awesome. He's just a cool dude to go in and chat with, and he introduces me to all kinds of really awesome punk rock that I never knew about. So that's cool too.
Very nice. Any music-inspired stuff that you want to get, or no? Because I know you said you had the Damage Inc. one. A
ton. I have both music bands planned and also musical references like Wicked and Phantom of the Opera and all that stuff later. Okay. So.
And now what are the band ones? You were mentioning off camera about Shinedown. What
yeah.
were you thinking of getting with that?
I want to get their S, which was, as I have a hoodie of, and it's their signature with the lyrics from the song that have gotten me through all kinds of stuff in my life, and birds from Sound of Madness. They have the birds going out of the tree, like up, and I want to get it on my other thigh. So
that's awesome. I like it. Like, what advice would you have for people going to get a tattoo? Getting their first one, or if they're just hesitant out, if they even want to get one or not, what would you say to them?
Do your research first of all, because all of those stories you see on Facebook, all the stories you see all over the internet of you pay for what you get, they are true. There's somebody in my family down the line a little bit that does tattoos for free out of his home, and they're not worth it. Yeah. I'm sure there's people that do also tattoos for free, but better to go to a shop and go with somebody to see how it's done before you actually go in to get one, and make sure that. And anybody that's afraid of needles, the tattoo machine does not look like a needle, it's like a paintbrush.
Do you think that negative connotation behind tattoos is still there, or do you feel like it's going away?
I think it's starting to go away, but I think tattoos in combination with other stuff, like I have dyed hair, I have piercings, so I think in combination with that, it kind of puts a more negative stigma on it, because people think that you're just, trying to be weird and all that stuff. Okay. But I also think that there's a difference between people who see somebody, like the girls that go out and get like the little butterfly in their ankle or something, versus somebody who's got a full sleeve, versus like someone who has, an anarchy symbol tattooed across their chest versus, a flower or something. So I think that it depends on the person. It's all subjective, just like everything else in this world is. So.
Do you sort of have a personal style that you enjoy? Or even just like looking at it, really? I mean...
I don't know. Not really. Ted trained under Ed Hardy for a little bit. Okay. So, and I also was a huge Ed Hardy fan growing up. So, seeing some of his work, I had all the necklaces of Love Kills Slowly, and I had these big plans to get a big tattoo across my, whatever to, signify Ed Hardy. So I think that was where it started. But I don't know. I kind of I don't really have a succinct style to any of mine. I think it's just. I think they're all unique to everybody, and it's just awesome to look at what people want to do with it.
You said you got the one behind on your shoulder blades. What made you want to, I don't know why I sort of focus on placement almost, but I sort of do, because the ones I have are mostly all on my legs, and that's just so I can cover them up easily. Why did you decide to put the quote in between your shoulder blades? If there's really a reason behind it,
I don't know if there's a definite reason behind it. I think almost just because it's a place that I can very easily cover up, but it's also like a place that if somebody sees it, it's like there's a difference between like being in front of somebody, like I'm sitting with you, and like seeing a tattoo, and then seeing them from behind. So like you don't know what they look like. Yeah. You're like, oh, here's a tattoo. Like, yeah. But it also causes problems because I forget that it's there. Oh, okay. So like I've had it for over a year now, so it's just kind of like I'll be changing or getting in the shower or something. I'll see a mirror, I'll be like, I have a tattoo there. I forgot about that. I think it's. You get, because they're parts, they become parts of you when you get them. So, I mean, I guess I always notice my 10 fingers, but I kind of take for granted that they're there. They're just a part of me. So I think when people get tattoos or piercings or, whatever kind of body mods they want to get, or even, something simple, dyeing your hair, you just kind of forget it's there until it's, blown in front of your face randomly when you're not thinking about it.
Oh, yeah. I want to say thank you very much. You got some really cool stuff, though.